here on your list that I would like to dispute. Steven is not attractive enough to be like this.
He's not. He's not. But the thing is that's what makes it realistic, because he is the most mid brunette man that has no business being like this and getting away with it, yet he's getting away with it. And I am triggered. I am upset. I am angry, and we will get to the reasons why shortly if you look a little bit further down my list.
No, I saw them. Yeah.
But are you gonna sit here and look me in the face and tell me you think that man's attractive?
I'm going to say is that let's go back in time. The year was 2008. I saw the most attractive man in the world standing across me at a frat party. And I turned to my friend and said, totally out of my league, but I'm getting that. And everyone agreed he was the most good looking man on campus. Like he was gorgeous. I don't know. I can't remember his nickname we gave him, but gorgeous was in the title of his nickname. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you him and Steven look alike, I think Steven is gorgeous. I think it's not just his looks. I think it's also the way the character presents himself, like how he just like walks. Yes,
but I think he's like a Cro-Mag, and then he's like hunched over and like lurking around like a fucking velociraptor.
I think when he is on a mission, he has this like confidence just comes out of his pores. He knows what he's doing. I'm not saying that these are all great things, right? But like, I think he's gorgeous. And this goes back to my issue with toxic men is I think their toxicity makes them even better looking.
So, okay, look, I'm totally guilty of that too, because we're going to do like a slight segue that we're not going to get all the way into it now. But Steven from Tell Me Lies and Rob R from the Traitor / Love Island, they're on the same spectrum.
Both gorgeous.
Look, Rob is the most attractive man who's been on my TV in years. I cannot say the same thing about Steven. And like, but what I have noticed, because have you watched? No, because you haven't gotten to season 3 yet. I've also watched the Tell Me Lies official podcast with Stassi hosting. And so like Jackson White on that, which did you know he's Peg Bundy's son?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like weird, and then she plays his mom on the show. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But like, so he is there, and he does look more attractive there. But I think like the way that he in the flash forwards in 2015, his hair looks terrible. So like that makes him look not attractive. Prefer
when he had the long hair. With him with the long hair was not it. That I would agree. He's not the best looking. It's the buzzed head and the toxicity coming out of his pores that I'm sorry, I love him and I could fix him.
Well, I mean, like, look, I get the appeal. I get the appeal. I'm just saying he's unattractive. Because here's the thing. Steven from Tell Me Lies reminds me so much of Shithead Brian, which is why it's triggering to me. Like, I know that I've told you about that, but like now that I'm making that comparison to like Steven, now you get it.
Yeah.
Like that was like, I would say that like Shithead Brian was like a less dramatized version of Steven, but like same spectrum.
Still hit the same point.
Like, still hit the same points. And so, and Shithead Brian was not attractive enough to be doing the shit he was doing either. And so maybe like that's part of it too. But I also see this discourse because I see bitches be like, oh my God, Steven is so hot. And I'm like,
I think he is. Well, and now that you say all of this, like Hockey Josh falls into this category as well. Again, not as dramatized, but like same narcissistic. I'm out here to like to fuck with your head. So we all know one, right? Like whether it's as dramatic as Tell Me Lies or not, like you all can associate it with someone. I think the difference also is our types. Like that is my type. Tall, dark, mysterious looking, like, and I know that none of these things fit my current fiance, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing.
But the thing is, our types aren't, I think on like from a text version, we have the same type, but the application is different.
Can you explain that a little more?
So like tall,
Mhm.
dark,
Mhm.
mysterious, manipulative, like a little nerdy, like we would say the same things, but I think we would ultimately like pick different people.
Yes, I don't think our definitions of those attributes are when we break them down surface level, yes, they are the same, but if we
Yeah,
break it down, I don't think they are the same.
right.
Like I think your version of nerdy is different than my version of nerdy, but
Mm-hmm.
in the bigger scheme of things, they're both a version of nerdy.
Right.
So I agree with that. But I think that's where this disagreement is.
It comes from, yeah, like because I like, but even like even before like it hit me, because like I was getting triggered for like other reasons to begin with,
Mhm.
because like it being set in 2008, like they do such a, the first time I saw a Motorola Razr phone get whipped
Yep.
out, like the only thing that would have triggered me more is if one of the girls had the pink one. Like that would have been the only thing that would have triggered me more. Because they do such a good job of like capturing the time period and the music. Like they do such a great job, not only with it being the music of the time period, but the parts of the songs, the lyrics of the songs that they clip hit the moment or they foreshadow other things. And so like that moment when in the first episode when Lucy and Steven lock eyes across the quad, I was
Mhm.
like, I'm done for.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
like who hasn't had that lock across the eyes across the quad moment? That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm not I was worried that I was gonna get triggered in that direction. So I was almost a little bit relieved that it was more of a shithead Brian
Yeah.
direction, because I've healed from that. You
Right.
know, but also at the same time, they're all terrible people. Like I said,
All of them.
this show is How I Met Your Mother if they were all bad people.